recording. There we go. Yeah,
Thanks a lot. I
yeah,
don't know how you'll send me the recording after, but I think we'll figure it
we'll
out.
figure it out. We'll do something.
Anyways, hello, dear host JP.
Hello, host JP is ready. Yeah. How are you doing? You said you're feeling a little bit
I am, you can see. Yes.
got a little bit starched up.
So
It's good.
Monday evening, I got a fever to up to 39.
Yeah.
The whole Tuesday, the same thing. And this morning I woke up with 36.6 and I was like, wait, what? I checked like several times. I'm like, wait, how is it possible then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and now it's like 37, so I'm still not feeling great, but I'm much better than when it's 39.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but it's fine, that's life. What can we do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about you. How are you? First of all, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank
Uh,
you. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that happened
Two
a
days
couple
ago.
days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. 2 days.
Yeah, tell me about it. How did that happen for you? And just
How
just
how
tell me
Christmas happened.
everything.
How would I celebrate Jesus' birthday?
Yes, yeah.
You
Did
know,
you contact him? I don't know. Did you
yeah, we
call?
did. We had a call. I thanked him for, taking the blame for all of our sins and stuff like that. Like, thank you for inventing Christmas cake as well.
The usual.
Thank you for, thank your dad for creating Santa Claus. He's the best thing about your birthday. So generous of you that you give everyone else a present as soon as. Wonderful, but not thank you for the caviar. Why did you?
Why did you
You should have
invent
told them to
so
bring
much
one box.
caviar?
Coordinate my guests, please. Mr. Christ.
Well, how about next time? Just next time, you should send out the wish lists,
I should,
or
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
in
If I
your
put
in your
caviar on that wish list,
invitation,
everyone's gonna bring caviar again.
in your party invitations. You just
Yeah,
tried. Please come at 7 p.m. on
yeah.
Christmas Day. If you bring caviar, you'll be kicked out of the house.
And then I'll get no caviar. Yeah, well, this is like an apartment block party.
Apartment block.
Yeah,
Wow.
just the apartment block. So we could put like a tick box on the notice board, and people can tick what they're gonna bring.
Yeah, yeah.
I can tell you
That's
when.
that's
Um,
good idea.
yeah,
So
so make a mental note for next year. So this year, well, I didn't really do that much on Christmas Day, to be honest.
uh-huh.
Yeah. So we went out for some drinks somewhere. Um, the kind of main thing we did was we had a Christmas party on Friday. I'm just in
Friday, last Friday?
22nd. Yeah.
Wow, that's
And
early.
and this is where all the caviar came from.
Oh, and it was your idea?
Yeah. Brought everyone
And
out.
it was, you said, your
So,
apartment block party?
yeah, all the neighbors
And
were.
how did you send out the
I
invitation?
literally just went to everyone's door.
No way.
Yeah, I braced human contact.
Josh, you're
Yeah, I know.
crazy.
This is like next level stuff. No one's ever done this before, but
There's a YouTube channel where the guys
where
do
they go and talk to people, no way.
where they go and where they invite people
Mm.
to have like to make dinner for them. And sometimes there was one I watched where they went to those rich houses.
Yeah.
They asked if
Does that come dine with me?
they can, yes, if they can come and cook for them.
Right. So
The
so the people in the house cook or the YouTubers cook?
No, the YouTubers cook. Yeah.
Okay. So otherwise, that's a finesse. How
Yeah.
about good day?
Can I
What are you doing
come?
at this bus stop? How about I come to your house tonight and like that
And
is
you cook.
get some
That's
lessons from these guys.
I think that should be your YouTube channel. You
You cook. How to get you cook and give me caviar.
I think of all people, you with your charming smile, you can make those ladies cook for you.
It's a few times. Yeah, that's like the ultimate. That's like the ultimate life goal when people invite you and like being I'm invited for dinner. I'm social contact and free food. Wow.
What?
What?
Christmas came early.
That is Christmas
Uh,
coming early. Yeah. It's very exciting when that happens. Rare. Rare, but
it's a giant present, yeah. So you went door to door
no.
to invite everyone to your house,
Yes.
to your apartment.
My apartment, yeah.
And somehow it just accidentally just happened that all the people that showed up were ladies.
Real weird coincidence that. Really attractive. Very few clothes on.
I can't, Josh. How do you do that?
It's just I know. I was as surprised as anyone else.
No
Almost
way.
like I specifically chose the apartments. I went, planned it for months. I was like, right, okay, I'll go to this apartment.
You were like spying all the people coming out of the apartments,
Yeah.
putting candid cameras around the doors.
At the door. Like, oh, you're the guy who crouches outside my door most evenings. Oh, your part. Oh, okay. What is the dress code again? What?
Almost naked.
I was like, yeah, don't worry. Everyone's wearing it. It's fine. That's just the dress code. It's like you won't fit in if you wear anything else. That's gotta pretend. Yeah, it's social
Oh my
norms.
gosh. So how many people showed up?
We had a few. Probably had only about I guess about 9 or 10. That's 9 or 10 of us.
9 or 10?
Yeah, it's not a huge apartment block. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. If it
Oh
was one
my,
of those huge ones with 1,000 people living there, I think my apartment would have been.
I mean, that's quite a party, I think.
No, it's all right. Yeah. It's quite a lot of food. It's quite a lot of leftover as well. So I didn't need to go to the shop for.
Did you have to cook anything, or it was like a potluck and everybody had to bring their food?
No. I pretty much cooked everything. Um.
Oh my, you cooked
Yeah, I
everything?
did like 4 kilograms of potato salad. No one touched it.
Well, it's a potato salad. There's nothing new about it.
Nightmare. Yeah, but I was like, they love potatoes
This is the
in
classic.
Russia.
It's
Right.
it's
Yeah.
it's the New Year. It's not Catholic Christmas dish.
Just like, here you go. Here's a bit of potato salad. See, it's all I could do. It's not my cooking. It's not my cooking skills allow. It was just a whole table of potato salad. Yeah. No, we had like one potato salad. We had some meat. We had some chicken. Did like a whole chicken. And then we had a lot of mince pies and stuff as well.
What kind of meat and what kind of chicken? What did you do with it?
The chicken was something. I don't know. I'll admit I bought a packet of chicken that was already instantly marinating. So
Oh, okay. So
I
you
was
just
like, I can't.
roasted it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the meat was the beef was very good though. So the beef was already sourced, but it was very I have to say the
Those people
instructions.
know how to.
Yeah. I mean, if you need anyone to put some beef in an oven, I gotta say I did a fantastic job. It was wonderful. But if you need anyone to come to your house and turn the knob, that was on the invite as well. You must come and turn the knob. Uh, turn the knob to 200 degrees. Set the
You
timer for an
you of
hour.
all people can do it better than anyone.
Years of practice. Absolutely. It's just constant.
Oh my gosh.
Knob
Amazing.
turning mania
Gosh.
in this apartment every night. I'm coming home, swiveling them around. I can't resist. Getting my meat out.
You go on a knob turning
Got a
spree.
knob turning spree. Oh, yeah. And whack my meat in the oven.
What a life.
And then invite the ladies around to enjoy it. But that's a Christmas. That's just Christmas. It's just Christmas.
Okay, and you made your famous mince pies.
Yeah, I made those pies. I made plenty. I made some
I
for
still
Bobby.
remember how great they were last
Yeah.
time you made them.
Yeah, like 2 years ago, 3 years, 4 years ago now. Must have
4? I don't remember.
It's
Like
been a long time.
many years ago.
That was initially time. So yeah, I did them initially. Yeah, and I had some. I took some students as well yesterday because I had some left over.
Well, you mean the Russian salad?
Yes, the potato salad. Merry
You
Christmas. And they were like, "Well, I don't want your 3-day-old potato salad, man." What is it with you guys? You Brits are so weird.
You can just do the second round of door-to-door apartment with
Oh
here's
man, yeah.
a spoon of
It's
potato salad here.
I'm sharing out the food. Belongs to everybody.
What about your dog? Does your dog eat potato salad?
I think he had some potatoes, yeah. He's yeah, well he's been helping with the leftovers. Uh
And caviar too?
and the caveat, yeah. He did pretty well at the party. It was okay. Because he gets a bit nervous, if there are lots of people, he gets a bit like, oh, what are you doing in my house? He's like your miserable old granddad.
Oh
He's
no.
like, oh, I don't have a party. Yeah. So he's quite sociable, but he does like the nerves get to him a little bit, and he did start weeing on the floor
No
a couple
way.
of times. Yeah, yeah. So they've been playing they were playing Uno
He's like, it's
in the
time.
in the
Time.
living room, and he was just like, look, hey guys, I'm just gonna just so you all know, this is my house, this is my territory. Just walk over, piss on the floor, and fuck off. And I was like, dude, you never do this. You never wee on the floor. Just when people are here, you're just like, yeah, just
Just
let
to
them
show
know.
off.
Yeah, yeah. I think it must be.
It's time for you to get out.
This is my house, guys.
Yeah. So what yeah, tell me, speaking of Uno, what did you do during the party
Um,
with all your hot ladies?
one of my hot ladies, it was really nice. So once people finished turning the knobs, and that was all sorted. Um, no, it was really good. So one of the nice things about parties is that if there are lots of different things to do and people can do lots of different stuff, is generally what I find the most enjoyable parties are. So, and we're quite fortunate this apartment has a lot of space. So
Mm-hmm.
some people will have we had like the board games and they were playing Uno and we kind of because it was just the apartment, we just left the door open. Like the front like they just left the front door open. So people would just it just seems to like pop out to their own apartments and like bring stuff back. So they brought board games back. One of the
Oh, that is so convenient.
what one of the kids that um they brought their like own family dog upstairs. They seemed to go down. They were just carrying their little dog. It was like
Oh.
these dogs gonna kill each other, man. It's territory time.
Well,
Um,
maybe they'll make
yeah,
friends.
they're friends. I don't know. But yeah, like people brought their board games. People were playing that. We have a new pool table as well. Big T and I
A what?
pool table, a billiards table.
You have a pool
Yeah,
table?
yeah, it's a big one as well. It's like an 8-footer. It's really heavy. It's huge.
And at night you sleep on it.
Yeah,
I mean, your apartment is big, but where is it?
that's it. It's a billiards table slash bed slash dining table.
Yeah, exactly. Where do you keep it? In your bedroom?
it's in the no in the living room. It's the living room. The living room next to the table for the board games. We have
You have a table for the board.
there's a little table for the board games and there's also a billiards table.
Josh,
It took me like a week to set up though. It's
I
huge.
can't. I
It's
can't.
enormous.
Okay.
Uh
Well, very interesting.
yeah, we had some very big slabs to set up. But no, so some people playing board games, some people playing
You're just living your life.
some people playing billiards.
Billiards.
And then the rest of us just chilling with the potato salad in the kitchen.
And
Just
not eating it, just
not eating it, just looking at it. It's like maybe see if this is still here next week. Get through it.
oh my gosh. That is funny. Okay. All right. So, what about your family? Did you celebrate them? Did you celebrate them? Did you write to them? I don't know. Did they write to you? I don't know. Did you have a call to, you
Yeah,
know?
phone call. Yeah, like a quick.
Yeah.
But I'm going back. Uh, well, this evening I'm going back. So.
You're going back?
Yeah, I'll see everyone for New Year's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And when are you back?
mid-January, I think. Hopefully.
You bastard.
Yeah, travel time. Gotta get everywhere.
No way.
That's yeah. Do you have any New Year's plans? Any potato salad based
The
meals
new
you're going to be cooking? Or any parties?
of course, of course. I
Yeah.
mean, there's no Russian New Year's without a potato salad.
Yeah.
How can you live without one? Of course, potatoes are everywhere. You know, there's the Russian salad, there's this salad which is called mimosa.
Yeah.
Is there? I think there is also potato. So yeah, we're actually celebrating the New Year's with my parents,
Yeah.
and so we're currently discussing the menu,
Yeah.
but for sure,
And the dress code.
well, yeah,
Sure.
the dress almost naked, yeah,
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 fantastic. That's perfect.
the usual, yeah, yeah, absolutely, but yeah, but I mean, you can't have a New Year's, dinner with no potatoes.
Yeah.
Some caviar too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Of course. How else?
That's got to be done. There you go. A little
Have
ball
you, by the way,
explosion.
have you celebrated the New Year's in like with Russians or in a Russian family or something?
Yeah. Yeah. So last year, again, I didn't manage to do much. Because I had well, we were looking after like a puppy at the time. So I don't know if I remember telling you about that, but it's like, okay, I can't leave the house because this thing's gonna destroy everything. So last year, not really, but the year before that, we did New Year's with one of my Russian friends and their family,
Mhm.
and it was very Russian. We went out to a forest, and then we found some bears in the forest.
Bears?
Yeah, and then went bear hunting and
No way.
yeah, made hats for everyone. Oh, no, no, we didn't do that. Um, we went to the forest. It was very snowy, and they did like a barbecue in the middle, and then we were very, very drunk and stumbling back home.
Okay. I
So
wouldn't call it a very Russian New Year's though. It's
yeah,
I mean, it's not a typical one.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know what their typical thing is. It was basically like an outside barbecue, watching some fireworks.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
In winter.
as a family,
Yeah.
that's
Uh,
kind of
well, that sounds nice.
so yeah, pretty similar. Yeah. So,
All right. Since today, I mean, we are going to talk about the holidays and well, the Christmas and maybe the New Year's. Uh, I wanted to talk a little bit more. You mentioned already mince pies and stuff.
yeah.
I want you to talk more about your traditional way of celebrating Christmas. I have some sounds from upstairs.
Yeah, the New Year's party started early.
Yeah. With a drill.
Those Russians, man. Oh,
They can't.
what game is that?
Let's play
Russian
the
roulette with a
drilling
twist.
game. Yeah. Or what is it, the twister. Okay. So some Christmas traditions. Yeah. You can also talk about the dinner table. I remember when you invited us when you were in Nizhny,
Yeah,
you invited us to the Christmas dinner. Was it Christmas Eve?
with the avocado gratine.
Yeah, yeah, that was wonderful
Yeah.
because it was, and I imagine that was like a typical Christmas dinner, right?
I
Because
think fairly. Yeah, yeah. I think it was.
yeah, you even had crackers, right? Did you have crackers?
Uh, those are my special handmade crackers.
Yes, handmade
Yeah,
crackers.
I managed to keep them going for like the first 3 years, and then I just gave up with with making them.
Ah,
You can't, usually. So you just buy them at home. Just buy them because they're everywhere.
yeah.
But just I like doing them, because I think they're good fun.
You
But
can't buy them here, right?
I've never seen them here.
Or maybe
maybe you can buy them online. I've never seen
online. Yes, I've
shops.
never thought
Yeah,
of
to
it.
be fair,
But
maybe
you
you
can
see them.
make them, and they are this way. They are personalized. You make your own things.
Well, I remember we made them and then we put all those very, very British themed jokes in.
Yes,
And me and Rory,
that nobody understood.
yeah, well, me and Rory found it really funny. We thought it hilarious. And
Okay,
everyone
tell.
else was sat there like, what the I just started like, I studied English for so long, and what does all this stuff mean? What are these
Okay,
weird British political jokes? Ugh.
can you tell more about these crackers? What for our fans, for our listeners?
For the fans.
What is
Um,
a cracker? What's the point? And what's, I don't know, maybe.
what's the point? I suppose I'm not I guess I'm not an expert on the origin of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Essentially, what you do with the crackers, they are a beautiful thing. Maybe I could show you a picture. Facts.
yeah. Can you describe how they look?
So, like a guessing game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the listeners,
They're
they
like a
can't.
tube of cardboard. You
Uh,
can picture it
I,
in your head, and then we'll show you.
yes, if you ask me to describe what
Yeah.
they look like, I'd say it's like a big candy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. It's
Yeah.
kind of yeah, it's like a big candy wrapper.
And then you can say what's the inside. The inside, there's a tube.
How we make them or how I make them.
Yeah,
You'll pretty much get a tube of cardboard, like a yeah, toilet
toilet
tube,
paper.
yeah, something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wrap put wrapping paper around it. Twist the wrapping paper,
Like you would making a candy.
yeah, pretty much like making candy.
Wrapping a candy, yeah.
And then you put stuff inside. So you usually put a hat, like there's like a little paper hat for parties.
Like a crown hat,
Yeah,
right?
like a crown hat usually.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
the little origami hats because that's what I could do. Uh,
Did you make them yourself as
well,
well?
because yeah, the origami ones, yeah. So we made them with the string. They did not stay on at all when we did it.
No.
So everyone's just hat was just like it's like an origami bib thing. Everyone's
The
like, this is
size.
ridiculous. I'm not wearing this hat.
Josh, size matters.
Size does matter. I need bigger hats. So there's the hat, there's the joke, and usually a small toy, like a little rubbish plastic toy. You can
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. We didn't have a toy though, did we?
Depend. I didn't. Well, it depends
Yeah,
depends what sort of toys you want. I didn't. And depends where you get your crackers from. Like we
Ah,
we never had good crack. We had like the
cheap ones.
I mean, yes, we maybe got the Tesco crackers. Tesco's probably like your Dixie or your
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Torchka kind of thing. So that's it.
Yeah.
But so,
Yeah.
sometimes we go to like our relatives and they'd got like the M&S or the
Fancy.
they've got like the Abkusa Vikusa crackers.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, oh my God. They're just lined with gold. The diamonds pour out when you open them. Like, what are these crackers? They're amazing. But you take your crackers, you sit around the table, you cross arms, and then you pull and then you fight each other for the prizes.
No, but there's also this thing, right?
Yeah.
That when two people pull,
Yeah.
the person who gets the biggest part of the cracker gets the present and all the insides, no?
Yes. Yeah. In fact, so that's it. So it will break. So one person will have their end and the tube, the other person
Yeah.
will just have a scrap of paper.
So if you get a scrap of paper, you don't get anything. But you have the second chance, yes? For the second.
Well, you did, yeah. In theory, everyone should get one. So
Unless you're so unlucky that you get two small ends.
yeah, I mean, if you're selfish, yeah, so that can happen. That can happen. So you pull and you get two small ends. There's some lucky bugger with two.
Two, yes.
There's one for and
Sharing is caring.
Christmas tradition. This is the real test. Can you bear to give up your crappy hat and joke to just for free, just because it's Christmas and it's about giving? Can you do that?
That is a real test.
Yeah. Or
okay, and at what point of dinner do you do this? Is there some certain
generally at the start of dinner you'll do it.
before you sit down to eat?
As I remember, yeah, it's been so long since I've done a traditional traditional
Yeah.
family Christmas. And I guess everyone would probably do it differently. As I remember, we always did it at the start.
Okay. All right.
Um, and then once you've done your crappy jokes, you'll start eating. You'll get the food. I think you can do it after when everyone's finished if you want to.
And
Um,
is everyone supposed to keep their hats on
yeah, absolutely.
during the whole dinner?
Yeah, that's a rule.
Do people do that?
If they want to stay at the dinner table, yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Won't
strict.
allow it. Yeah. Excuse me. Where's your
Where's your hat?
uniform? Where's the hat? Put it back on.
Okay, let's get a little bit back. I want to talk about decorating the house.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
I know, the Brits also like decorating the house.
We like that. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well, yeah. But I mean, you can go I think just like Americans, you can go an extra mile to to decorate your house, don't you?
Um, I don't know. I mean, we did internal ones, and uh, so yeah, some people do. You get some of those houses with the inflatable Santas,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
waving
yeah.
Santas outside. You're
That's
like,
what I'm
wow, you've
talking
gone to
about.
town.
Yeah.
I personally went to the shop about a week before,
Uh-huh.
spent about 6 or 7 thousand rubles on tinsel and a tree,
Yeah.
and just chucked it everywhere. So, yeah,
And
brilliant,
you get a
ready.
tinsel and you get a tinsel.
That's literally it. I was seriously budgeting. I was like, oh, this is nice tinsel. Oh, this is 150 rubles. Now I'll go for the 30 ruble tinsel. Quick,
It'll
I'm
be
only
enough
going to be
for
I'm only here for another week. I can't be
you.
throwing away cash. 4 times the price for a few more little bits of tinsel. No way, mate.
What
Christmas
is
is
this tinsel made of?
this.
Gold?
Gold? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Only
So
lace and silver. Rubbish.
and what about at home? How does it usually, or if from what you remember when you were there, how would you usually do this? Like, I don't know, as a family, would you would you decorate you have a house or apartment?
House at home. We have a
A
house.
house. So do you decorate your house inside and outside, or only inside, or only outside? And how do you do it? Do you do it together? Do you do it like in at the beginning of December? Or because I have a student who lives in Moscow, and she told me the other day that they decorate the Christmas tree on the 30th. They have this tradition to decorate the Christmas tree on the 31st of December, and I'm like,
What? Mate, so
so
you just
much
get like
pressure because the
dead on
31st
that.
of December is made for cooking. The whole day you just
Yeah,
cook. And then you also have to decorate the house, the tree.
that's true. Yeah, yeah,
I can't.
that's a lot. Um, well, any time in December is game for decorating, and
Okay.
ideally you want to do it earlier because then you have more time to decorate. Well, you have to.
Yeah.
How do we do it at home?
Yeah.
Um, my parents did it.
You never did join them
Nah, nah.
because they don't allow you, or because you couldn't
They just like you're
you
decorating
couldn't care
so
less.
bad. No, I couldn't care less. Actually, although maybe it was they didn't allow us. So, and I don't know. I don't know if this is like a culture thing,
Yeah.
like a UK versus Russia thing. But I remember one time when we were working in the school.
Hmm.
Our director was like, it's like, okay, you guys, we need someone to decorate the tree. Can you do it? And then me and this other girl, she was Welsh, she's from the UK. We were like,
Hmm.
yeah, don't worry. So we'll be so good. We love decorating trees. We're brilliant at it. We've done it for years. Fantastic. Leave it to us.
We're pros.
Yeah, we're pros. So we started decorating the tree. And it was like, yeah, that is good. This is nice, bauble. Yeah, chuck it on. Yeah, brilliant. Chuck it on. And then she comes back 5 minutes later and she's like,
What the?
what the fuck? What on earth are you guys
What
doing?
have
Where's
you
the sticker?
done?
Why is there a red one? Why is there a blue ball? Why? There's no color scheme here. This is a Christmas tree off a magazine. It's ridiculous. There's random shite on it. She was having a go at us because we've done a shit job decorating the Christmas tree, apparently. It's a nightmare. We thought it was brilliant. We were like, this is just how you decorate a Christmas tree. You just chuck all of your decorations on. That's what you do. That was our understanding of it. And apparently, this is not how you do it. In Russia, this is not acceptable. You need a nice, ordered, clean Christmas tree. So we were then banned from Christmas tree decorating duty unless we were under direct supervision. So I wonder if maybe it was not my lack of enthusiasm, but I was encouraged not to join in because of my lack of skill. Parents just like, you know what? Maybe you've got other talents, but we know this is not. The festive season is not where you're going to shine. That's what we can tell from this decorating ability. So,
oh my gosh, that's brilliant. But I think the part of the solution here would be to give you only the ornaments that you should use. And then it would have been much easier and much better. Why give everything if you're not supposed to use everything?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps they would have done that had we not bragged about how good we were at decorating Christmas trees. Maybe our confidence was like, oh, don't we need to sort them out? These guys apparently know what they're doing. So
okay, so that's that. Then your parents would do that.
Yeah, generally, I say my parents. My mother would decorate.
Okay, and outside as well?
No, we never really did outside. So we had the box of indoor decorations that you reuse every year.
What is it?
Well, you have your box of tinsel that you bought 30 years ago. That was since we had this really knackered tinsel we get out. Just like there's one little strand left. It's like, let's keep it. Still some in there. We don't spend £1 on new tinsel. No, still got this one. This is really old knackered decorations.
But you do windows as well, you said, right?
No.
No,
I have a computer.
No, shut up.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Yeah, we'll probably stick some stuff on the windows. Probably some snowflakes and things, most likely to have on a window.
Do you remember making snowflakes as a child?
As a kid, even as an adult. I think I'm
You still do it?
I had that adventure a few times. Yeah. Certainly. Yeah, nowadays I buy decorations a lot more, but the first couple of years I was in Moscow and had people over, my decorations were like, sometimes I'd get the kids to do snowflakes in the class. And I'm like, yeah, thanks guys, take these home. And I remember one year I'm trying to be quite creative with it. So I had people over for Christmas dinner, and what I did for decorations was we bought so my salary wasn't as big at the time. Basically a packet of cotton pads.
Okay.
And literally those were 70 rubles. Just took them apart and put them on string and sellotape them to the ceiling. So it's like lots of snow.
Yeah.
So we had loads of those, and then just some tints and stuff, decorations.
Oh my gosh. That's like every Russian person of my generation and older.
Yeah.
Basic childhood nightmare.
No,
it's not a nightmare, but it's childhood trauma.
What, having the cotton pads?
Everybody has gone through this. Everybody has lived through, the ceiling filled with those cotton pads, and then the spots left after you get them off.
Yeah, so I didn't stick the pads on there.
Because the way we do it is like.
Yeah. I stuck the pads to string, and then I sellotaped the string to the ceiling, so they were hanging there.
Oh, you did the other way around.
Yeah. So there was very little, no evidence, nothing.
That must have looked beautiful. Do you have a picture?
Not from there, not from that long ago. Nothing. Besides, it wasn't a brilliant apartment at the time, but.
No, but just a picture of the ceiling.
No, I don't. But it was nice for considering the creativity of it. I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Of course. All right. So that's about the decoration. What about Advent calendar? Do you do that, or have you done that?
advent calendar. I haven't done that for a number of years.
But again, growing up, did you use?
Yeah, so we had we'd usually have one, but then there were like four of us at the house. We have to like choose our numbers. It's like a little lottery. Which
Oh,
days are you gonna open it?
so like for example, you will have one and then five and then
Yeah,
cool. Okay.
split the days.
And so Advent calendar starts when?
1st of December.
Yeah.
So
And then
first to the
you're
24th.
supposed to open the doors, yes, every time. And is there like a I don't know, a traditionally accepted one where you open and you get what usually? You open the window, the door, whatever.
You get chocolate.
You usually get
That's
chocolate.
the traditional. Yeah. You just get a little bit of chocolate in there.
And you used to, like your parents, I suppose, used to buy those advent calendars too, or did you sometimes make them yourselves?
So most parents probably buy them. Our parents, my parents in particular. Um, so my mum had sewn one together. So it's like a big
Oh,
advent calendar. She's sewn the pockets on. She just reused the same one every year and put like chocolate in the pocket.
oh, that's beautiful
No.
though. So she did it herself.
Yeah, at the time we didn't appreciate it as kids. We're like, Mom, I want Cadbury's. Why can't why can't we get a real one? Why get a real advent calendar? God, why do you have to spend hours laboring away with a needle? Can't you just spend a quid?
Yeah,
Go down to the
absolutely.
shop.
When you grow up and have four children, you will
I don't
understand.
understand. My quids are precious, more precious than you, little shit. Uh,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of cute though. Okay, well, I understand
we
then.
had that, and yeah,
You
we
can
shared.
definitely do it.
Yeah, till we were old
Cool.
enough to buy our own advent calendars, and then we didn't. So that's the lesson there, right? I could very much buy many advent calendars. Just buy
Yeah.
50 advent calendars now to make up for it, but I don't. So
Yeah, so you don't do it now, yeah?
no, I don't bother. Maybe
Because you're not into it, you don't like that tradition, you don't find it
no.
interesting.
I think it's a nice addition, and it cements that build up to Christmas. Like there's something to do. There's a special ritual that means
Yeah,
you're getting close to Christmas, and I don't think I imagine it would bring a lot of feeling to the Christmassy
yeah,
festive spirit that you
yeah.
have in the month. Um,
But for
I,
me, it's
yeah,
also like a tiny, like again, a tiny bit of the sense of, magic, surprise
yeah,
every day. You get surprise not only, on the Christmas Eve or Christmas
yeah,
Day, but you get like a tiny little bit, yeah, tiny little magic every day before that. So
yeah.
that's beautiful.
Well, I didn't always have chocolate every day, but certainly when I was a bit older, I started having glass of mulled wine every day. That was
You
my
should
celebration.
I have an idea for your next
Yeah.
advent calendar. It will be a tiny, a small,
Just turn up
a
for work.
small jar
Absolutely wasted.
of caviar every day.
Every day. Christ. Oh my God.
You just open every window, and it's not gonna be different. It's gonna be just exactly the same.
Just the jar gets slightly bigger each time. So first just like one egg, then it's two, and then it's four. It's like the rice in the chessboard.
And by the
By day 25, there's millions. Whole truckloads of caviar spilling out the house.
you're like
Madness.
what was the what's the name, Scrooge in Money, remember? Swimming in the car in
I'd much rather. I mean, Scrooge is having a much better time. Just fish in the sea. It's all I can taste.
okay, so advent calendar.
Yeah.
Then are there any other, I don't know, pre-Christmas traditions that you have that maybe even I'm not familiar with?
Um,
Or Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, I don't know. Because in the US they also have this
Yeah.
Macy's Day Parade that's
Yeah.
happening on on Christmas Eve, I guess, or Christmas Day, Christmas
Yeah.
Eve. Mm.
We have so big thing for us. We have the Queen. Well, now the King's speech.
I missed that. Oh
That's a
my
big
God.
part of our. That's supposed to be part of our tradition. No, I since I've been here. Well, you
Did you
guys
watch
always have
it?
the President's speech. No, I haven't watched it for a while. Not on Christmas Day anyway. Um, with other Brits, I think I have, but not this year. But
Yeah.
that's like a thing. So you're um Christmas dinner, presents dinner or dinner presents, and then King's speech. Sit around drinking the rest of the wine and watching films all day. That's the
So it's Christmas Eve. It's happening Christmas Eve.
no. The King's speech is Christmas Day. So that's Christmas
Christmas
Day.
Day. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
in this case, since we're here, can you walk me through all the the timeline of of Christmas? So what happens on Christmas Eve and what happens on Christmas Day? Because again, like I lived in the US and I've been to several celebrations, and they might do it differently from you. So how do you do it?
Thinking from like a family point of view,
Yeah, yeah.
um, I would say Christmas Eve is not that different from any other day in December.
Okay.
As in, well, your decoration should be up. It's that it's that time of year, but there's not anything in particular special that you do
Well,
apart from wrap
also
if you're
your
disorganized,
present, yeah,
buy,
yeah.
buy the presents for Christmas Day. I think is what I I tend to find myself doing. Oh, Christmas is tomorrow. Damn it! I'll get there. So if you're not um hastily wrapping presents that you should have wrapped about 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
wrapping or buying, then it's fairly normal. And
Okay,
then
so
Christmas Day is a celebration, and then Boxing
by
Day is like
Christmas, by
recovery and leftovers day.
by midnight, yes, of 24th, all the presents are wrapped and under tree.
Um, any presents? Yeah, most presents are wrapped under the tree by that point.
Okay,
But
then
and
what?
then you want to do it before so that Santa has time to come, obviously.
Okay, so you go to sleep. Yeah, well, the kids go to sleep knowing that when they wake up, there will be more presents, yeah, maybe, or there will be the presents from Santa.
Yeah,
Uh,
Santa's coming. Yeah.
Okay, so then in the morning, what time do you usually wake up or get up on the 25th?
Well, I'm a 6 a.m. I'm pretty early.
Okay, but it seems like kids, they like to get up as early.
Well, kids do. Kids get up early. So a tradition. My brother and I, when we did Christmas together, we always did a Christmas Day park run. Uh,
What?
so park run is like they used to have it in Moscow and a few places, and I did it a couple of Christmases here.
Mhm.
Basically you rock up, you wake up and at 9 a.m. you go for a
Run.
5-10 kilometer run,
Wow.
something like
Okay.
that, round a park.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah, just a bunch of people rock up and you go for a run, and they have a special one on Christmas Day, have a special one on New Year's Day. So usually it's on a Saturday, but they'll have a special one for these days. So you
Okay.
go down, you go for a run, then you come back and eat your body weight in meat and potatoes.
Oh,
So
makes
yeah,
sense.
and we did so when my brother and I would go, we had like a little like wheelbarrow or like a little buggy thing.
Uh-huh.
And I say he didn't help me. He just ran off ahead and abandoned me behind. But we had like a big speaker and we hooked it up to a car battery and we're just playing Christmas tunes the whole way around.
Oh, that's so cute.
Just spinning around with a huge speaker. So,
Just share a bit of Christmas magic
yeah,
with
the
everyone.
Christmas
The
vibe.
spirit, yeah.
So that was like our personal one. We drove
Okay.
around and then went for a big eat.
But then you would wait a second. You'd wake up at 6, even as a kid?
As a
on
kid,
Christmas
yeah,
Day?
as a kid, definitely.
So
Um,
you'd wake up, you'd get up at 6 to go and
as a kid, yeah, you'd be like sitting up like 6.
yeah, to go and
Yeah.
unwrap the presents, right?
Yeah. Well, no, well, we wake up at 6 o'clock. We we'd wake up at 6 o'clock and then we try and wake up our other siblings.
Okay.
And that activity would take several hours.
Oh wow.
Particularly, yeah. Particularly the older
Wow.
brother.
So you weren't selfish at all.
Absolutely not. It's Christmas Day. We're gonna get up. Everyone's gonna wake up and get presents done. So we
Oh my
couldn't
gosh.
open presents without everybody being there. So we had
I
to.
don't know. I just imagine, in a big family, you wake up first, you go and you get your presents. Okay.
Presents, go back to your bedroom, and then yeah,
Yeah, and then like
hunker down for the rest of the day.
yeah,
And
exactly.
when the food's ready.
Okay, so then everybody's up, then what?
Um, yeah, when everyone's up, as kids, we do presents first thing.
And how do you do it? Because also when in the US they have a specific like way of doing it.
Um, I think maybe so. I guess you'd probably have a main present, and everyone and people would kind of open their main presents one at a time.
Like,
And,
oh, what do you mean?
and you kind of appreciate. So if there's like one big present,
Uh-huh.
maybe there's one big present that's kind of for everyone, or each person has one main present for them. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you'd open that. But then gradually it would just divulge into chaos and ripping them
Yeah,
off.
just everybody.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I kind of get so it would start off fairly orderly. Now it's just like, yeah, screw it. Let's just tear it open, get it done, and then go eat some food. Uh,
Because I'm hungry.
because I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
everybody's hungry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Speaking of presents, do you remember some, I don't know, your favorite present from your childhood, or maybe some, I don't know, some present that you liked, making or giving to someone, maybe to your family or parents? I don't know. Anything
Um,
that pops up in the memory?
yeah, my first year in Russia, I bought everybody. I sent back a big lottery gift box, and everyone had a surprise present. So they chose a number, and then they had to choose their present according to the number.
Oh,
And all of it was Putin based souvenirs or memorabilia. And that did not age well.
that
They're
is
at home, they're
so,
like, yeah, you know what? I've had to get that Putin t-shirt. I can't get that out anymore.
oh
I used to
my.
love wearing that down to the gym, but no.
What, that was what year?
That must have been, I guess it was 2020. That was I think that was my first year in Moscow. I did that one.
Oh, in Moscow. Oh
That
my.
must have been, it was either Nizhny Year or my first year in Moscow. I can't remember.
Oh, that's terrible.
But
Those brilliant ideas in your head, sometimes they are too good to be true.
and it just didn't age very well. That was the issue with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't
All
age.
right.
So
So,
you got to keep the Putin in your Xi Jinping mug hidden away from the guests.
all right.
Whoops.
Let's let's get back to the careless childhood. So
Yeah.
you unwrap your presents and then you run to have breakfast. Yeah, but it's not just it's not a regular breakfast, right? It's a
I guess it's not, I think
like
quite
a
possibly you might have some
brunch.
breakfast if you're hungry, but you would mostly save yourself for lunch.
Yeah, because the lunch is the
Lunch is like
the
the big,
real
big
deal.
meal. So you might have a little bit, you'll have some snacks, but you're saving yourself that big, lovely, sexy chicken.
Hmm. And for lunch, is it just your family or your grandparents also get together, or like I don't your aunts, your uncles and stuff like that?
For us growing up, where we had quite, where we had quite a big family, Christmas Day was just us. So certainly growing up, it was just like the 6 of us
Okay.
there. Um, grandparents, grandparents and like cousins and other relatives. Usually we'd have a day over the holidays. We wouldn't do Christmas Day, so we wouldn't generally go see each other on Christmas Day, but maybe like New Year's Eve or sometimes on
Mm,
New Year's we'd do something. It
okay.
was like an extended family get together.
So the New Year's is also like a big thing for you person, I guess, for your family.
Um, hit and miss really. So certainly there are times we've had an extended family gathering on New Year's and spent New Year's together.
Hmm.
Traditionally how I'd view it is that Christmas Day is like your family day, and New Year's is quite it's quite open that New Year's is like your friend's day. So
Yeah,
on New
that's
Year's
how I.
you're more likely to go to like a friend's house or and have like a party with people your own age, uh,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
opposed to a family gathering.
yeah.
Yeah. You
That's
can
why I was
absolutely yeah.
surprised to hear that you get together with your extended family on the New Year's.
We have on one or two occasions, I think. I think we have done it
Okay, but
when
it's
we were
not.
younger.
Okay, it's not a usual thing.
Yeah, I'd say traditionally Christmas is family, New Year's is like friends. Just
Yeah. Okay. All
yes.
right. So then lunch. Can you also quickly walk me through the lunch? I don't know, the table, the Christmas table. What do you have there?
Endless
Did,
Brussels
you said
sprouts.
you said yeah, I heard it's the infamous Brussels sprouts. I heard that nobody likes them. Everybody hates Brussels sprouts, but they're still at a table every single Christmas
Yeah,
dinner table.
yeah.
Uh, what's the deal with?
They're traditional. I mean, as you get older, you know, you have to not like them. That's part of the deal.
Okay,
As you get older and your taste buds are less sensitive, you can tolerate stuff. But every year my mom would be like, right, everybody, how many Brussels sprouts should I put on this year? And we would be like, look, well, mom,
zero, please.
oh, that depends. How many Brussels sprouts are you going to eat? That's what you need to ask yourself, because you're the only person in this house that is going to eat a Brussels sprout.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, if you're one Brussels sprout, mother, put on one Brussels sprout.
Just if
That's
if
the
if they
answer.
have to be on the table, just put one.
Just
And
do
then you
one. We'll
have to
divide it
tick it off
between
the
everyone.
list.
So Brussels sprouts are like the traditional. I don't want it. They're not great. Parsnips, carrots, other things, great. Turkey is obviously the traditional meat. We never really had it because,
It's expensive.
well, not as expensive, but well, it's expensive and it's also kind of like chicken, but just very dry.
Okay,
So we were
okay.
like, well, it's traditional, but actually it's not that great. I would never usually choose to have a turkey.
Instead of
So yeah, so we're like, well, it's not the best meat. So we usually get like probably a chicken and like a gammon steak or something as well. Something like that.
or maybe
Like,
you
yeah.
don't know how to cook turkey.
Maybe I don't. Well, maybe I don't. I'm good with the knobs, but as soon as we get past that,
Not
it's
not with birds.
not with birds. I no.
Yeah, okay. So chicken and what is it? Usually just a grilled chicken or
Probably yeah, in the oven. Probably
okay,
grilled. Or we'll just put in.
roasted. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice
All
roast.
right. What about dessert? Did you also used to have the pudding, the Christmas pudding?
Obviously mince pies.
Oh, mince pies, yeah. What is
Christmas pudding. Yeah.
what is a mince pie? What are mince pies?
Mince pies traditionally, so they're made using something called mincemeat. Traditionally,
Which has nothing to do with
uh,
minced meat.
with minced meat, as that traditionally it did. That's where the name comes from. But nowadays, it's generally raisins and apple and like fruit peels,
Yeah, and it
and
just
brandy.
baffles everyone who learns about
Brandy.
these
But it's
deliciousnesses.
very nice,
They
very
are.
traditional.
Mhm.
Christmas cake, Christmas pudding. As you said, it's like a fruit cake.
Yeah,
And then again,
you also call it Christmas cake
Christmas pudding. Why?
pudding. Yeah. Okay, you're just lying. Okay.
Probably sort of lying. And again, you pour brandy on this and you set it on fire before you
Yeah,
eat.
but as far as I know, you have to make Christmas pudding like a while ahead of time, like in November or something. No?
So
Do you remember
I personally
when?
have never made a Christmas pudding.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
it's a
don't know.
mess.
Certainly with
A
mincemeat,
lot
you
of
are
fast.
supposed to make it several weeks before so that it can marinate,
Uh-huh.
and then you
Uh-huh.
can make the mince pies.
Do you do that? No.
I don't know. It's a difference, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
make it the day before everyone says it's nice. I make it a month before everyone says it's nice. I
A month before. Yeah, exactly.
don't know
Okay.
how. Yeah, I mean, if a month before is fine, like a month before, it's built brandy, so it should last 6 months or so. You should be all right. Christmas cake you set on fire, and log cake is another one that's like a shape that's like a circular cake that's shaped like a log.
Like a roll. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like a roly poly,
Roly poly.
jam roly poly.
What a bigger one. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't usually have as much. Yeah, maybe have some spotted dick one year, but
Oh, I'm still dreaming of like every night.
oh, you'll wake up and you'll find
Every night I
a
go to
nice plate.
this is my wish for Santa. That's what I wrote to Santa. He didn't bring me anything because I'm
Spotted dick.
not Catholic, obviously.
I know.
But spotted dick. All I want for Christmas is a spotted dick, of course. I mean, what else can you want? Okay, can you explain what it is to the people who are too ignorant to know what we're talking about? You don't have to show pictures. It's fine.
Shame, I've got my whole calendar shoot here. Me and my spotted dick. Um, God, yeah, I can't remember. I remember us looking it up. I remember us having it at that quiz. Uh,
Yeah, is a dessert. What was it?
it is. So I remember the jam roly poly, and that was like what they used to use a sleeve of like a shirt to make it.
Oh,
So I remember that one. Spotted dick was spotted. I'm just giving it a little Google.
yeah, me too.
So
I'm
it looks
reading
like Christmas pudding,
pudding. Yeah,
kind of
but
like a
it's
fruitcake. So it's like
yeah, yeah,
light. It is a light steamed fruitcake, basically.
yeah. I found the origins.
Looks very not
It
like
looks
like
very
a dick.
spotted,
Yeah,
yes.
very spotted, not very dick-like, to be honest.
Not dicky, no, but
As from my experience, I don't know. I haven't seen.
I believe you can make it into any shape you want, and any girth and stuff. So it says while spotted seems simple enough, the spots throughout the pudding from the dried currants.
Yeah.
Dick is the more puzzling of two terms. Was it referring to the nickname of someone named Richard? Some have wondered if it comes from an Old English corruption of the word pudding
Yeah.
to pudic.
Pudding.
But who knows? The mystery of spotted dick goes on. So we don't have the answer. It could be pudic. That's why it's spotted pudic.
That's picture.
But it looks a lot like panettone, actually, if you ask me. You know panettone, like the Italian Easter bread. Oh, well, cake. Like kulich. Anyways, it looks delicious. I really want to learn how to make spotted dick.
Okay. Really cool reviews. Nice bit of spotted dick.
Yeah, there you go.
A big bit of hole in this dick.
English steamed pudding.
English steamed pudding, spotted dick.
Yeah, there's even a hole inside. So
There is a hole, so maybe that's where the pudding goes.
And you said it doesn't look like one, so
Just a little pudding going inside.
pudding. All right. So on your childhood lunch table, you had all the three desserts or just some of them? You mentioned mince pies, the Christmas pudding, and the rolls thingy.
I mean, it's Christmas, so you'd have a selection of all. I I don't know that we always did Christmas puddings. We didn't like it that much, but certainly mince pies, the roll, ice cream, and whatever else. You know, we have a selection of cakes and stuff. But you have there's much more than you need for one meal. You know, it's a feast. So
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
probably have 3 or 4 different cakes, and then you'd have cakes for days afterwards.
But then it's supposed to be like that, right?
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's the
Yeah,
whole
the
idea.
whole idea is that you have this one day of cooking, and that basically feeds you for
For the 3 days or
yeah, the whole kind of the festival sort of thing while you're recovered from your Christmas.
And speaking of days, do you have like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then I don't know the other days, the following days, are they days off for you, or what is it?
Um,
'Cause you also have the like a week off between Christmas Eve and I don't how many days off do you have?
what are the bank holidays?
Yeah, yeah.
I believe the bank holidays are just Christmas Day and New Year's Day,
No, no way.
possibly Boxing Day,
Boxing Day is
the day after Christmas.
the day after Christmas, yeah. And
So
yeah, have you ever done Boxing Day? And what do you do on
well,
that?
it's not actually, well, it's not like a celebration. It's kind of that's what we call the day.
Yeah, the tradition.
I think it comes from, it's something about people throwing away boxes or something. I don't remember the exact origin. Or
No,
maybe that's just a day you have your drinks on Christmas, and by the 26th,
no,
everyone had started doing boxing that day.
no. That's when
Too much
people.
ale comes in, the boxing begins.
I think, as far as I remember, that's when people put, I don't know, presents, like little, I don't know, maybe some things in the boxes, and they would give them away to like poor people or something, or homeless people or something.
Possibly, that's quite nice if we were that.
That's a better.
I never did that as a kid.
That's-
I don't want these toys, but I'm gonna keep them anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fine, actually. Yeah, actually, yeah. Um,
Okay,
Possibly, yeah. So, well, yeah, Boxing Day is kind of just a recovering day, but
so you don't really do anything on that day.
not really,
Okay, okay.
not really.
But then the next day, what is it? Well, next day we don't know. Well, next, what is it? Boxing Day was yesterday. Yeah. And then so basically today is the usual working day.
Today would be a usual working day. I mean, a lot of people would have
Take
holidays
yeah, taking
over Christmas.
vacation. Yeah, yeah.
So it depends, but the actual bank holidays are Christmas Day and New Year's, and possibly Boxing Day. I don't remember. But certainly Christmas and New Year's are definitely
Okay.
is, I
All
think.
right.
Unless you're like emergency services or
All right.
something.
So, and I guess we can end our wonderful discussion that obviously I don't want to end because it's so interesting to chat with you. But you said that you're traveling to your family. Are you excited about it? Second time in what, in 3 months, 2 months that you're gonna
Yeah. So I went back for November. Yeah, no, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, being able to travel now and just
do you
it's not very
have
convenient, but
have you prepared any presents for them? What now that you're rich and you can afford to buy what you said, 5 kilos of chocolates.
chocolates and 30 kilograms of caviar
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
made all across the border.
Oh, I think that's that's gonna be a present to your family. The leftover caviar.
Left a caviar, I'll bring it for them. Yeah.
No. Did you prepare any presents for them?
So I have not this yet. Dead at
Josh,
Christmas.
what the
I'll
heck?
I'll get something on the way. I'll pop in.
On the way, you're leaving in a couple
Swing
hours.
like
What are you
an hour. I'll
talking
find some.
about?
I'll find something. Maybe we want this. Yeah.
You're the worst. Get them some presents. What are you talking about? Yeah. I'm sure they'll get you something.
Possibly.
because you've been away for a long time, even though you've seen each other for a bit, but not for Christmas, not for the New Year's. So,
Not for Christmas, no, not for a long time.
all right. Well, I hope you'll get something. You'll think of something. You are a very creative man, as I know you. In this case, I won't keep you any longer because your plane is soon. Your plane, yeah. Then have a
Train,
safe.
my coach, then my plane. Yeah.
Your train, yes, yeah, exactly. Your bike. You started with the bike, I guess, or the snowboard. So have a safe flight, and enjoy your time at home.
Absolutely, we'll do. Likewise to you. Enjoy New Year, and thank you to everybody. Thanks very
Yes,
much.
thank you to all
yeah.
our listeners.
Yeah, I'll download this and I will pop it onto my hard drive, and then I'll probably upload it to YouTube or something at some point, and then I think you can
Okay,
download it from there.
fantastic. Fantastic.
Then
That sounds
then I can download, then I can upload it in HD.
HD.
And you
Sounds
download it.
awesome. All right. Well, happy holidays once more. Yeah, same happy holidays to our listeners.
Cool.
All right. And see you soon.
See you soon. See you next time. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.